It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host, Ben. Now let's dive in. So, we're seeing a little bit more of a pullback in the market. Looking at the weekly chart to show that, like I've been talking about, even though we still kind of look bearish, we're really not. This is Bitcoin and it's still uptrending. Now, right here, I'm going to pull up the Bitcoin futures. And if you look at the Bitcoin futures, this is the CME Bitcoin futures, they are on an uptrend since September 2020 as well. So they just pulled back to that uptrend and that 50-day moving average. Now, we did get a rejection off of the futures, at that 70,000 area, same place as Bitcoin. But you can just see on the futures and Bitcoin, especially the futures, as long as the future is holding above this trend line, and even if it does dip some and hits the 50-day, as long as it's above this area, right at 44, then we're still in this bullish momentum up. So unless we see a crack, like a pretty strong crack, like we drop all the way to 40,000, which is another strong support area. You can see it right across the tops of these candles. I could draw it, but I'm not going to draw it right now because I'm just trying to keep this uptrend. But even there's another support area. So we've got 1, 2, 3 support areas to even break before this could actually really go bearish. And looking at it on this weekly chart, it doesn't look bearish whatsoever. Next, this is the Bitcoin future once again. And then that's Bitcoin right there. So we go into a smaller time frame. We go into the daily chart, and yeah, it doesn't look great. But we did just hit all-time highs. We went all the way up to 69,000. Same thing with the Ether hitting all-time highs. What happens when you hit all-time highs? Well, if it's the all-time high, then you're probably going to see a little bit of a pullback. You're going to see the stock or crypto or asset or whatever have a pullback because buyers have to come in. And if the crypto is ran to all-time highs, why would buyers want to buy it at that all-time high? So, especially the first time it hits it. It'd been one thing if we go up and hit 70K and then come down to where we were talking about looking for a bounce, and it would have bounced and then went up to 70K again, but that was the first time that it hit it, and it was not even able to hold 60K. So we got to have some weakness in the market. And that weakness, that little pullback so far, I call it little because looking at the chart, it's not that big of a pullback comparatively to the whole rest of Bitcoin's chart. Same thing with the futures, and then the same thing with Ethereum. And this is the Ethereum futures, CME futures, and beautiful uptrend. Just beautiful. Just coming back and, giving a little test. Didn't even get down to the trend line right here. It's actually been bought up above the 50-day. So it's nice that we're seeing that buying pressure come in on the futures trying to hold Ethereum up. And it's trying to hold up that previous peak. So as long as Ethereum holds up where it's at, it doesn't really matter as much what Bitcoin is going to do as long as Bitcoin holds somewhere in this consolidation that it's been in. This consolidation here. Like it was last time. Because that's basically what we're looking at. We're looking at the peak from the beginning of this year, and it sold off. And then now we're at a second peak. So it looks like we may be building a higher low right here. This be a higher, that'd be the low, obviously, of 2021 because it broke in January above that line. That low of the year is the resistance, or was the previous resistance of 2020, and is now confirmed as support 3 different times on the daily chart. So now we're building a higher low from that low. And then we've started here in the last few days building another higher low. So could we continue to pull back? Absolutely. It is a possibility. But is the charts really showing any more of a pullback? Not really. And you even look at the RSI right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh yeah, I don't have it. Okay, you can see it. So look, I mean, Bitcoin's all the way down at the bottom of the RSI. And you look back through this RSI, every time it's down here, it bounces up. It's oversold and it comes back up. And that's all the way back since 2013. It stays in this RSI. It'll drop below it a little bit, pushes back up. So I'm just not seeing anything like if this RSI was to crack this previous low here, like an 8, that would be an extremely oversold area. But that would be pretty much the low of 30,000, which is that low of the year. So I'm not concerned about it. What's up, Ruben? What's up, One Life? Yeah, and like One Life saying, if it falls, yeah, I'm grabbing more. I'm not going to be worried about that because, for one, I don't keep all of my eggs in one basket, so I always keep somewhat of some cash or something around. That if we do have dips like this, just like the other day, you guys saw me, I was buying up some Atom. And of course, Atom's pulled back from that position. I probably, I don't know, I may buy some more Atom. But I'm starting to, you know, I've got that Kepler wallet going. It's making its interest. I'm thinking about starting another possible wallet with another ecosystem and turn that into a cash flowing asset wallet. So I might be looking at some other stuff just because, I mean, I like Cosmos where it's at, and everything in the Cosmos ecosystem, they're down quite a bit except for Luna. So I'm probably going to add more if they dip any more than they have. But since I've already added this time, while everything else is down, there's some other projects that I'm interested in. So cosmonauts, don't kill me, okay? I love Cosmos, I love Atom, I love the ecosystem, but don't kill me. Okay, that's cool. We'll talk about that in a little bit, Ruben. Thanks for letting me know, bud. I'm glad you're figuring that out. That's good news. Progress is always good. And you said DERC, is that rebound? Let's take a look at it. I know that's the one you've been pretty bullish on. Did you add more to your DERC, your D-race? Look at that. Just coming down and testing the trend line at the moment. It did drop below the 50-day. But, I mean, this is a clear-cut trend line. There's not really a question about that. I mean, there's multiple places where this trend line is confirmed, and even recently confirmed twice. So as long as it's on this trend line, it'll just keep riding up it. If it cracks, though, and drops, if it was to drop below this little tip, that 333 area, I'd be concerned then. But right now, it's getting bought up. Low on the RSI too at the moment. But a lot of the market's dipping because of the Bitcoin dip. We look at the percent change today. A lot of stuff has been pulling back. Top loser today, down 18%. Aclx, of course, this is a new one to Coinbase. Came in June. Oh, wait a minute. What the? That says Gemini. What is Aclx? Aclx. Is that on Coinbase? Let me see. Yeah, okay. I think this was one that was not on Coinbase charts yet, but now it is. Oh, okay. So that's really ugly. Yeah, that's the same one. So let's get rid of the one that's not Coinbase. But this was, I mean, this was already dumping anyway. So looking at this chart since November 16th, since they hit Coinbase, it's just been going down. So this market pullback is not, this probably was going to do this whether Bitcoin was at 40,000 or at 60,000. Now Sushi, on the other hand, that's a different story. But Sushi has been downtrending since it's been on Coinbase. But there's a lot more chart to Sushi. So I'm actually going to pull that chart up. Let's see. Who's probably got the biggest chart? We'll go with the TradingView Binance. And there we go. So Sushi's pretty low. But it's got some strong support right across this bottom here. The thing is, though, there's a lot of swaps now. And Shiba Swap being pretty cheap and having a lot of access to coins, and then there's so many swaps and other ecosystems working on cross-chain compatibility, just like Cosmos. It's a question, you know, whether or not Sushi could survive and compete. And that's the same question for every single one that I have, for every single DEX that's out there. Why are you doing that? There we go. But looking at it, it is in a big wedge. I'm just curious if the rest of these, turn that green. The rest of these DEXs that I have on the list are looking that bad too. See, a lot of these that are down a lot are down since they've been trending down since they got on Coinbase. These newer coins, Rary, Jasmy, it was on a nice run, but coming back down. This may be a potential area to, if it can hold 10-cent support, because that was that went all the way up to what, 34. I can't remember what Jasmine was about. I'm going to put it on the green watch list. And let's go through some of these. I'm not messing with the Cosmos Atom. Rary, I'm going to take off because that's been downtrending. Jasmine, I'm going to leave on there. FTM, that's a TradingView chart. So that must be another one I didn't put on Coinbase. Nope. No, I don't know what that one's about. That must have been somebody requested, so. Whoops. Come back over here. I'm pretty low. Are you talking about my volume? Yeah, let me move my mic up a little bit closer. How about that? Is that better? So yeah, get the FTM out of here. Fetch cracking that support, coming down to 50 cents just about. So we got more of a sloping channel if it holds this channel. I don't know, that's kind of ugly. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the support area. There's a lot of support at 50 cents. So that's just a lot of coins that are right here in this area. Actually, I need to put Fetch blue because Fetch is in the Cosmos ecosystem. There we go. Let's just scroll down through here real quick. God, there's a lot of lines on that one. Let's get these lines off here. This one has pulled back to a possible support area, LPT, in this 40 area. So that can stay on the list. Yeah, I'm taking ENJ off. See Badger just dying since it came on Coinbase, down to 14. Mana's back down on the 50-day. We'll leave that on there. Solana holding its uptrend so far. So as long as that continues to hold, Solana be fine. But if it cracks below that, we'd probably see some support around the 150, just because there's a lot of congestion through this 140 to 160 area, and that 150 is a whole number. So I definitely keep it Solana on watch. Bond, I'm taking that off. That looks terrible. Iotx, I'm going to leave this one on simply because it hasn't sold completely off yet. So maybe one to keep an eye on. I'm actually going to move this one up to a purple watch. Only 17 cents. FX, I'm taking that off. Mask still on its uptrend. Stormex trying to kind of test it. Take sushi off watch. Now Matic had a pop up and looked like it was going to go bullish. Tried to break over 260, but couldn't quite get it. So even though it's pulled back some, it's still holding its 10-day. Matic is pretty bullish. So let's go ahead and make that a purple watch too. As long as it can hold this 10-day here, it could have another jump back up that 250, 260 area for a test. Because it got real close to trying to make all new highs. So we'll see. Oh, wow. CGLD has gotten cheap. Cracking that short-term trend line. But we are confirming a trend line going back to November 20th. Alright, now let me resort this a little bit. I'm going to keep CGLD on there. I need to go through some more of these. I just want to go through a few rivals on there. Sheeb, what are you doing here, Sheeb? So Sheeb was not able to break back above and hold that area. Let's see, what is this, 6 days in a row where we've been testing this support line. If Sheeb doesn't turn around in another day, like if it doesn't push back up to quad 04, we may see that dump some more. But they don't have much left to try to make this rebound. And God's tokens looking good. No problems there. Had a shoot back up yesterday at 610. Pulling back about to $5. Testing that as support. I'd say that's going to hold. The Forge is closed again for my Gods Unchained players because of issues. But I've got some new stuff coming out about Gods Unchained where I found more ways to make money. So we'll be talking about that soon here on the channel and on Twitch. I'll be doing a lot of Gods Unchained streaming content on Twitch for that game because there seems to be a following there. So let's go ahead and look for some trades. Now we kind of have an idea what's going on in the crypto market. Over here to Binance.us, and I'm going to probably keep trading on Coinbase Pro too, just because I don't have a card for Binance. So it was a lot better when I was trading on Coinbase. If I needed to grab some cash, I didn't have to touch anything else. I could just, make a quick trade for $50 or something, throw it on that Coinbase card, and had it ready to go. And I still don't trust Binance.us. Like I said, I use them for day trading, but I'm real skeptical about holding with all the stories and our own community member Orlando getting screwed over by him. So let's see. Wow. We don't have anything green right now on Binance. The least, the coin that's dropped the least is the BNB coin. What is it currently at? 576. And this is another reason too. Like Binance USD does have a lot of coins to trade, but a lot of them are bigger coins. So let's see. Harmony 1, isn't that one been down there quite a bit? Ooh, interesting. Axi's at $100. Let's actually pull Axie Infinity back up. If you don't know, Axie Infinity is kind of a play to earn game like Gods Unchained, but not quite. It's kind of like Pokemon almost on the blockchain, but has seen some big growth, and their coin just went on a massive run. Find it. Where's it at? All right, here we are. AXSUSD. So actually, you can see where I've been tracking this back since August. When it got on Coinbase, but I'd done a video on actually like the beginning of last year, I think, or something like that. So that support area did not hold there. This was a perfect head and shoulders pattern. If you want to know what a head and shoulders pattern, this is it. I'm actually going to turn these lines off. Head. Let me grab a drawing thing. Head, shoulder, shoulder. And then that's one arm. And then right there, another arm. So you have an initial run up, consolidation sideways, another high, and then a pullback to that same area. And then when that comes up again to that same resistance before where it hit and made that first new high, you don't have anything break out over that area. So like the 150 area was too much, and people dropped it back down. But let's let's just get rid of these drawings here. I call it head and shoulders all the time, but I forget that I actually can draw on them to kind of make it look more like a person. If that even looks like a person. I don't even know what that is. But since Axie's at $100, it is intriguing. So actually, I'm going to move the trend line more like this and attach it to this peak. Or not peak, but this low. It's actually pushed all the way up to high 165. I'm going to move that to the purple list. Now, it could come back down. Like I said, it's a gaming token. If people get tired of this game, or something's broken in the game, there's a lot of reasons why games die off. That is something to keep in mind. With the market being as red as it is, I may not be able to make a trade because it seems like we're downtrending on everything. What's the legs? It's not a head and shoulders and legs. It's just a head and shoulders, man. Any of you guys over there in Share Vision, if you got any comments or anything, we're still kind of testing out everything. Whoops. Hold on a second. I think I just turned out the... Whoopsies. I think I might have messed up. It's that new platform, and I'm pretty sure I just screwed the pooch. I think I cut them off on the stream. Let me see here. Give me just a second, guys. It's not like anything crazy is happening. Let's see. REP just popped up 4%, so we'll hop in there and see if there's a possible play while I'm looking. Yeah, that might be a possible play. Got that strong support or strong resistance at 1910. Got a bit of a spread. Do have good volume. Yeah, I want to give us a few minutes to try to hold up, but we'll keep an eye on it here. I could get 56 shares or coins. I'm gonna aim for like 50. Then let me see if I can get this stream up here back going again. All right, I think we're back there. Yeah, we're back. We're back there on Share Vision. Okay, good. All right, now let's see here. Can we get a play out of this? Let's look at the higher time frames. Let's go to our chart. So we did have a push up to 21. I do like that it's getting bought off of this 1867 area. Yeah, we're trying to hold this support right here at this 1910. I want to see this 10-day moving average cross back above this 200-day, this red one, on the 1 hour. Let's go into the 15-minute here. We got like 10 minutes. 10 minutes or so. Try to see if this is gonna rip. I'm gonna look around at a couple more coins. Let's see, AMP. Where's AMP at today? Now, AMP, when it's got good volume, is a good scalping one. But not right now. You can see very, very choppy on the 1 minute. I'm going to go back to whatever that one was. What was that? LTP? Oh, yeah, I can just do this. It's going to be... Or REP, that's the one. So, yeah, let's just keep an eye on this one for now, since this is the only one that's up at all. So we're just getting a little bit of buying here, but I'm thinking, oh, look at that. On the 1 minute, we did just cross over both of these. See if I can get it like 1908. Whoops, don't do that. Come on. So I got a limit order in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean 12? I don't want 12. I want 50. So there's like a 7-cent spread. The ask is up at 19.12. I'm just seeing if I can squeeze in like 19.8. Bid's down at 19.05. Got partially filled there. How much did I get? Oh, I got 99% filled. So what? Yeah, I've got 50 of them. That's good. I'm going to cancel the rest of that. There's no reason to hold on to the rest of that order for 0.1% of the amount. Now, actually, on the 5 minutes is even looking okay. We just need to see some buying volume come back in. Not a lot here, so I'm kind of getting in early. But like this downtrend is broke. Do have support, or not support, we do have some resistance at 1950. And it could get stopped there at that 1950, but I'm looking for a move up to at least 1950, but preferably 20. It may not break up a lot of crazy area, but you know, if I get $1, $2 a coin on this, that'd be, you know, 50, $100. That'd be all right. Well, we wanted to hold above 19. Both 10-day and the 50-day are right there at 19. The price is currently above it and needs to stay above it. You do not want to see any dips back below 19 at this point. Let's see if I risk 1908. If I was to risk 20 cents a coin on 50 coins, that would be $10. Hey Ruben, do what you gotta do, buddy. Whatever you got to do. So yeah, sorry about that, everybody in Share Vision. I did not mean to disconnect the stream. So little pullback there below 19. Like I said, that's not really what we're going to see. We do have this little wick here right below 1890. And then right here at 1885. that it may dip to. But if it dumps all the way back down to this 200 at 1860, it's going to really drop. Just looking at this, I don't know, this thing's been uptrending all day, looks like. That's actually been uptrending since the 4th. Well, actually, no. It's been uptrending since the 6th. It's right here's the start of the uptrend. So let's actually look a little bit closer here. How far are we off this uptrend? We are ways off that uptrend. I like the volume that we just saw on this. Go ahead and get me a market order ready to sell. That's what I was concerned about. It's going to be slow. Yeah, on my trading view charts, there's only a couple that are up there as well. It looks like the market may be starting to try to warm back up some here, with a few of these getting a little bit of attention. Let's see. Let's check where Bitcoin is at. No, nothing special there going on. No, neither one. Huh. Yeah, this is just moving so slow. Bids did move back over 19 though, so that's a nice sign to see. Hold on, let me refresh this. I think Binance is doing what Coinbase does sometimes. Yep. Yep. You were Binance. No? Oh, no, it's not. 1892. The bids and ask are moving around, but the last buy was 1892, and that was 3 minutes ago. So there's not been an order go through yet in 3 minutes. Okay, there was one. Alright, we gotta check the coin supply on this thing. Now there's not a lot of volume on it, so that's why it's moving so slow. But if it has like a huge circulating supply, then it's going to take a lot of volume to move it. Is it Augur? Is that rep? Yeah. Oh, very, very low supply. Only 4.4 million in total supply. So this thing is extremely low float. Prediction platform built on Ethereum. And this one's been around since 2016. 18,000 holders. It's got some type of fixed inflation. Yeah, it's gonna move slow for now. Because we've only had that one 1912 order, and it's been another 2.5 minutes. So this is not a good day trading crypto here. Not without the volume. But I do think with this little uptrend and it being one of the only ones that's kind of moving up and that low supply. Oops. Let me look on the daily chart real quick before I say that. So that line right there is an important line. Because that was previous support there. Held up very strong back there. And on this daily chart, at the moment, we are right below that line. So we actually need to break up over 1925 for this to move anymore. So I think for now, I'm just going to put a stop loss in on it because there's nothing else really moving that I'm seeing. We need a hot day, and today is just not a hot day. It was all right in the stock market too, but I think what I'm going to do is put a stop loss right under here. Was it the 15-minute? $50 days at 1875 there. $19.08. So if I held it all the way down there, what would I be risking? 1864. 35 plus the 8, 43, so 40, basically 45 cents. I'd be risking about $20. Looking for $1, $2 rip, which is 50 to 100. So worst case, I lose 25. Best case, this low float thingy starts going. Let me pull it up here too. I think rep, wasn't this just recently listed on Coinbase as well? Or do I not even have rep on this list? It doesn't look like I have it on this list, so let's pull it up. It is on Coinbase. Yeah, now I can see it. I mean, I had that triangle drawn, but you can see it real clear on this trading view 1 hour. You know, they're both trading view. I don't know what it is. I think it's partially because this screen is a lot bigger, where I can see the candles more spread out. We did just get a couple of buys at 1913. Oh no, some actions coming in there a little bit. There were some sales at 1915. Yeah, bids moved up to 1905, so that's looking all right there. Yeah, I like this position. course, 20 is going to be tough. But we popped over 20 today already once. Oh, no. Yeah, that was today. So, yeah, I'm going to hold this. I'm going to hold this for a little while. Go ahead and put a stop limit in. If anybody's got any coins or anything like that you want me to check out before we call it a day, because the market is just not there for any quick scalps on anything, at least not right now. But I like this possible breakout of this triangle from, you know, even if it's a little fake out, breakout, and just runs like 21 or 22. And 22 would probably be as much as it ran. I'm just going to hold it. But I'm going to put my stop loss. I'm going to just $25 on it because I think the upside is... yeah, I think the upside's 21. At least. Okay. Write this in here. 1868. And then we'll put that other one at 1865. I want the full amount. Oh, I thought I put that in already. What are you doing to me, Binance? Okay. No, I want my stop to be hit there, and I want my limit to be hit here. There we go. So it is holding over this 10-day on the 15-minute at the moment. And as long as it does that, it could continue this momentum. My stop loss is right below that 50-day moving average. And if this does start to climb, I'm going to be moving this stop loss up to the next support area that builds. Unless it's, I mean, it is a possibility. This thing is super, super low supply, that 4.4 million, and they do have some holders who are hodling it. This candle here, let's see, let me actually look. Oh no, we'll do it on here. This candle here and this one here was 9,000 and a half and 2,000, almost 3,000, we'll just say. So with only about 13,000 transaction buys and sells here, this thing was able to move from 1869 up to 2065. So that's or 20,065. So all it takes is about 15,000 coins to be bought over the selling. Well, less than that because there was selling in there, I'm sure, some. Yeah, same thing, this candle here, 18 up to 19, that was in 15 minutes. This thing likes to move. I think I'm going to keep a closer eye on this one too, just because of being able to get a dollar pop like this on this 15-minute chart, and there's been multiple times in the last 2 days that you could have got a pop like that. So here's the 6th. It's a move like 1576 up to 1649. It's a dollar there. 17 up to 18.30, $1.30. That's all you need for nice quick day trades. That's what I was looking for when I first looked at this. But now looking back at it, actually looking at these candles in the last week, this thing is definitely given some opportunities for some bounces. I think I may have got in too high. That's a little bit more time looking at the, well, that 50-day could hold though. Those buyers over 19 we did have are gone. Now we got a seller sitting at 18.96. But he's only got, what, 19? He's got 19 of them at 18.96. So it's not that many. So looking at the buy-in down here below it. 1916, there's a lot. Look at 1916, there's a 825, which is $19,000. And then we're starting to have a little bit of a pullback. So we're failing to hold 19 right as of now, but I'm looking forward to hold 19 anyway. I mean, it's just barely, we barely have volume, so just any buy or sell, you can move this green or red at the moment. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold it and just let it see if it gets this pop back up. But this is what I was talking about. These are ones that we want to be looking for with these big dollar bounces, and often. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's up, Lauren? What are you talking about, One Life? The previous... Which previous support are you talking about? Yeah, this is just going to be a boring hold here for a couple hours probably. Unless it cracks, but... See, like BTSRT, I don't think is on Binance. And this had a nice bounce today from 485 all the way up to 587. It's almost a dollar move there. Up 8%. You see, Mirror, that had a decent pop earlier. A lot of these coins are not on Binance. US, anyway. So that's why I also kind of want to get my Coinbase trading going again, just because those different coins, you know, if Binance doesn't have coins that are moving, maybe Coinbase will. And then I'll just have to switch back and forth until the Voyager desktop comes out. And then when that comes out, although Voyager still has not sent my deposit yet, and it's been... It's been close to 10 days. Tried to pull some profits out of there. Now, I've never had problems before, but so I'm giving Voyager the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not very happy about it at all. You refuse to go back. Oh, are you talking about to Coinbase Pro? I know Binance's charts are trading view charts is beautiful. I mean, their setup is very beautiful. Or are you talking about you don't want to go back to Voyager? I don't know what you're talking about. You have to clarify that one for me. I'm a little confused. Yeah, so Ethereum on this daily, get out of here. Yeah, Ethereum's starting to bounce a little bit. And I bet Bitcoin is too, back over 48,000. So if they continue to push up right here, we may be done. This would be a little double bottom on Bitcoin on the daily chart, or close to a double bottom anyway. So it looks like the market may heat up here in a little bit. But I'm not going to sit here and wait and watch REP like that. It's moving too slow. I'll probably fall asleep, and you guys will hear me snoring and drooling all over the keyboard. And that wouldn't be a pleasant experience for anybody. All right. So no questions from anybody on share vision or nothing like that. No comments. How you guys doing with your crypto trading on share vision? You just new traders, or been trading for a while and you just like to watch a goofball trade? And what's the deal? Let me know what's up. Because I'm also trying to test that chat, so it would help me. Let me see if I refresh this. Is that the thing that made me cut it off earlier? No, let's get on the refresh. Yes, okay. Guy's not talkative over there. That's alright. I understand. Unless the thing is not working. I'm going to pop back over to the markets real quick. Let's see if anything else is turning green. Nope, nothing turning green yet. Looks like BNB just dropped. Yeah, BNB dropped down some. Now it's negative 4%. So literally, y'all, REP is the only green crypto. Well, I'm not going to include USDC. That's a stable coin. It doesn't move. Yeah, that's the only green crypto on the market or at least on Binance exchange right now. So I'm going to just hold it. We'll see. We'll see what happens here in a little bit. I'll let you guys know. On frameworkfortune.com. It's free sign up, no paywalls. Come join the community there and holler at us. And I'll be posting on there how this trade works out. Join me this morning in the live stock trading on the other channel. Then you saw that, what was that play? INN broke down. And so it hit my stop loss and ended up being a $40 profit. Not a big one. And then I took that out of the loss. It was like $25. So I actually made 15 profit today. But I'm still green. 4 days in a row in the stock market. 3 days of very small wins, and Monday a decent win. But yeah, that one didn't. That one did not work out like I thought it was going to. Stock market just giving out, which is probably why we see a little bit of weakness in the crypto market too. Yeah, so as you can see, this thing is just moving so slow. There's no reason to sit here and watch it. You lost $36 today, one life. Well, that's nothing for you, man. You are a master legend trader of stocks. You make millions. What's $35 to you, man? What's that gonna do? You ain't gonna be able to tip your butler. Is that the problem? So you had to eat cheese ravioli for dinner? Oh, goodness. Now, this doesn't even get back above that 10-day. You can see on this candle where it's pulled back down below it. But it's just moving so slow. Sometimes you lose, yeah, I mean, you lose 500 to 1K. Yeah, because you trade with that big account size, man. You trade with $40,000 or whatever the hell you're trading with. Well, I think I am done for the night. We really need to see some rebounds tonight on Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're starting to look like they might. This may crack right here. I may get stopped out already on this thing. Yeah, it's not. It's just 5 cents away. The sell side's at 1876, but the bids are close to my. The bids are real close to my stop loss order, so it may get triggered there. On those days you have to go work at your soybean farm, that's rough, man. That's a rough life you got there. One life, one chance. Hey, Mike B, how's it going, buddy? Well, Mike, since you just joined, I was getting ready to end the stream. If you got any questions or anything for me, go ahead and get those in, buddy. Or if you want me to look at anything, and I'll check it out real quick before I hop off here. Oh yeah, I got stopped out. So I lost $20. I was at 1178, 26, 25, 26-ish on there. That did not work out at all. Just giving up. I think this still has a lot of potential to possibly rip, but seeing how slow it's moving, I think there's plenty of time to watch it. But it looks like I might not have put my stop loss quite low enough. We'll see, because it just got pushed all the way back up almost to 1880 after dropping perfectly. I mean, just perfectly. It could not have been any more perfect. It's almost like my order specifically got grabbed on this wick down at 1865 before it decided, oh no, we're not actually going to drop. That was just a little wick down there. Now look at this. It's about to pop back over 19. I could. I don't know if I want to mess with anything tonight, really. Because I would want to see, we just got to see some rebound on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Even anything that's normally pretty volatile. Let's see, where I put CGLD on this list, didn't I? Let's see. CGLD is another really low supply one that can rip. Oh, you just get home, saw me on? Well, I'm glad you hopped on the stream here. Appreciate you stopping in. How's your trading going? Your crypto trading right now in this nasty market. Well, it's not really a nasty market, but it's nasty in the short term. Where'd it go? CGLD. That's what I was looking for. I forgot. Oh, there it is. Because with it being so low and it's cheap, you can look back to 2020. This thing gets a lot of volatility when it gets buying volume, gets big pops all over the place. And not too long ago, September, it ran from 435 all the way to $11 in one day. But most of these candles, you can see that's 617 up to 829. A lot of the movement on this is pretty good sized movement that you can get some nice plays out of. That one's 350 all the way up to 475. So it's right now 380 stock, or not stock, but coin that can rip a possible dollar or two. That's a good one for profits. But at the same time, keep in mind it can drop just as fast. Those green candles are just as big as the red candles. Yeah, everything just looking kind of ugly. You just staked yours. You can't. No, there's no coins on Thinkorswim yet. Thinkorswim, I think you can trade the Bitcoin futures and I'm not sure about Ethereum, but you can also, what is it, Grayscale? I think it's Grayscale that has all of the crypto trust. Yeah, it is Grayscale. So Grayscale has Bitcoin, Ethereum. I think they added Polygon Matic. What else did they add? So there's a little bit of exposure to cryptos in the stock market that you could trade on Thinkorswim, but you're not going to get actual coins. Now, this is the platform I've been using the last week, Mike. This is Binance.us. It's actually got nice charts because it's TradingView charts. If I bring this up here, you can see chart by TradingView. Pretty good execution speeds. You actually have limit orders that work. Just like I said, I don't trust Binance.us though with overnight holds or anything like that. But that could be one for you to check out. Yeah, BITO, that's a Bitcoin future. One live saying. And then, yeah, there's a lot of Well, there's not just a lot of mining stocks. We're starting to see other companies that are crypto companies pop up on the stock market a little bit. But the thing is, a lot of crypto companies, unless they're like an exchange like Voyager or Coinbase, something where people would be willing to invest publicly in the stock market, uh, a lot of projects or a lot of new businesses, and even especially the crypto ones, are more likely to try to do their own blockchain and coin or token than go public on the stock market, because it's a lot less red tape. To go public on the stock market, you gotta go through the SEC, and you gotta have a court, and it's a whole thing. Charles Allen from BTCS, when he was on the home channel, when I was interviewing him, he was saying that it was taking him a while to get from the OTC markets up to the NASDAQ and the NYSE. And they're not even a mining company. They're a node securing company. So I'm sure there'll continue to be companies that go public on the U.S. stock market that are some type of crypto companies, but I think that's slowly going to die off. ICOs are easier to pull off than an IPO. Yeah, that too. One Life, another good point. There's companies that hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet as well. On Binance, your money sits in Binance. So, like, I'm not trading at the moment. I do have a little bit of BNB. Because supposedly, I still haven't checked this yet, but I'm pretty decently certain that if you have BNB, your fees, if you hold it, your fees are cheaper. So I do have like $40 of BNB just for those trades. Well, and a little bit of some profitable trades where I didn't lock out everything. So I have like $7 of mana left, and it looks like a penny of Polygon left. That's all right. A little bit of extras never hurt. But like I said, at the same time, I don't trust Binance. And this is the platform that Orlando had a stop loss on Bitcoin at 30,000, and it dumped. It had that flash crash on the Binance only, down to 8,000 for like 5 minutes or whatever it was at, 5 seconds, however long the drop was, and it hit his stop loss. Oh, if you want to gain interest or stake, they have that too. They have staking on Binance. They have a bunch of different ways. So I mean, you could put it in some staking if you wanted. I actually thought no, that's best staking coins. There's got to be more than that though. Although there may not be, because Binance USD is like a neutered puppy compared to the actual Binance that the rest of the world uses. Is totally different. Yeah, so I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know if I thought you could. I thought I saw staking, and there is a little bit of staking, but not. Yeah, not much you can do. It looks like. And it could be possible that you can do more on the phone app, but I don't know. I've only been using Binance here for like this week. I just started using it. But I was just saying earlier how I'm thinking about going back to Coinbase Pro, or at least trading on both until Voyager's desktop comes out. That's the main thing. I'm just waiting on Voyager's desktop. Oh yeah, because you don't have a bank account. You have a debit card. I think I I didn't use a bank account to fund my account. I moved funds from Voyager. I sent Voyager or coins from Voyager over. I sent Litecoin from Voyager because Litecoin's fast on Voyager. So I don't think I ever hooked up a bank account to this. You have to do the identity verification, but I don't remember a bank account set up. Yeah, see, I don't have any link. I don't have any accounts linked at all. I just moved my coins from that Litecoin from Voyager over here. Cause I don't. I'll be honest. Like I said, that the cash I was trying to pull from Voyager, it's been 10 days. 10 days since I tried to pull it, or close to 10 days. Well, I'm trading with USD, but you can trade with USD or USDT. US. I don't. I think BUSD is Binance USD, and then you can get a little bit with USDC. And then, of course, you also have Bitcoin that you can buy coins with. But when I'm trading with USD. Well, no, I put the Litecoin. I sent Litecoin over to Binance, and then I sold the Litecoin for USD, and I was just trading in USD. I mean, I could trade in probably USDT or USDC. Let's see, what was this? What was the staking? I think one of those is on here. No. Well, this one is so neutered. The only thing it's got going for it is the platform, the trading charts. That's really all this has going for it. It does have good fills on the orders. I mean, it looks 100% better than Coinbase Pro. Now, here's something that is a little concerning. I haven't actually looked at this. Stay down. Let's see if I can I move this over any? So just look at this back to back. This is Bitcoin's time and sales right here at the bottom. Actually, you can't see it. It's right behind me. And there's no way to get this to stop doing this. Basically, the time and sales, though, is right behind me, and it's not moving as fast. Like you can see, Coinbase Pros is moving really fast on this time and sales. That makes more sense. Because Bitcoin always has volume. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I may be going back to Coinbase Pro. I hate Coinbase Pro though. It's so bad. You can't like look through this. There's not a way to sort it or anything. But Coinbase Pro does have more coins. Way more coins than Binance USDT does. Like I said, with my... Wait a minute. What did I just see? Oh boy. Oh boy, I did not see this news. I know I just saw that. I know my eyes are not deceiving me. Is that God's Unchained on Coinbase? God's Unchained. God's token is now on Coinbase. Woo! That feels good. That's nice to see. So God's... Yeah, man. Switching back to Coinbase. Sorry, Binance. Never mind. Screw Binance. That's it for tonight's stream, guys. Thank you for coming. No, I am going to get off here. I'm going to call it a night because learning those two things, that the time and sales is way slower and the volume is way slower on Binance. And now God's token is on Coinbase. Yeah. Yeah. Going back to Coinbase. I'll just keep using this crappy platform. It worked for what it is. I just couldn't use limit orders or stop losses that were accurate. You gotta try them. That's the thing. Like all these exchanges, and Binance has been around forever. Binance USD or US has been around, I think maybe a year and a half, could be 2 years. I don't know. The time always runs together, but they're all so young. So that's why I'm looking for Voyager's desktop to be really nice. But I expected, honestly, Voyager to get God's token before Coinbase did. I'm actually shocked to see that God's is already on Coinbase. I did not expect that at all. I thought we were a ways away, like 6 months to a year before we hit Coinbase. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to get off here, guys, and move some money around since we just learned that Binance is crap too. I already didn't trust it, so that just makes my decision more solid. We'll be back tomorrow morning for some more live stock trading on the home channel. 9 a.m. Central is the time I should be streaming. If I'm not, look on frameworkfortune.com for any messages. Sign up for the website. It is free. And then we'll be back again tomorrow here at 4:30 on the crypto channel with another update and probably some live trading on Coinbase Pro where I feel better. At least I know my money is insured with Coinbase and it's a public company. Binance US, Binance, meh. So, appreciate everybody joining me as always. You guys have a great rest of your night. Stay safe out there. Till next time.